Hi guys, Buildzoid here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the first, sort of gameplay that I've managed to create. Oh, man, so many... to keep dodging the mini missiles. Okay. I don't have a health system yet, which is why I just have a damage taken indicator to check, how bad I am doing. Okay, that's another one down. Whoa, they're spawning really high up now. Hmm? Okay. I guess maybe I should make them stop spawning projectiles when you manage to knock them down. Ah! I think the piercing ammo currently does too much damage. It's way too easy to just hop onto one of them and just empty the mag. Yeah, it seems to be really, really efficient. Now, I've already taken like 600 damage in this process. Oh, overshot it. Which actually, that's exactly what the shotgun is designed to do in its boost mode. It's making it really hard to actually hit the thing you're aiming for, but oh well. Oh, got hit again. I should have something to indicate when the some kind of damage effect, taking damage effect for the player HUD. Okay. Also, I should be spawning the planes in reverse order. Because right now they spawn from the top down, they should spawn from the bottom up. Oh, whoa, I've managed to take a lot of damage now. So, yeah, but this is starting to actually resemble gameplay. Currently there's no goal to it, and there's no health system, so there's no, failure or victory state. Well, there's not gonna be a victory state anyway, because the plan for this is to be an endless, survival, high score shooter. But, yeah, go, and now... Oh, wait, no, they are spawning from the top down. Oh, no, yeah, that's the problem. They're supposed to spawn bottom up. Well, whatever. Oh. Is the frame rate dying, or... No, it seems to be running okay. Oh, the laser beams aren't long enough to actually reach the ground at this flight height. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Man, survived that? Missed. Oh, that was like a one shot. Because it took, like, I somehow managed to hit 3 of the engines. Or it already took damage from something else. Because actually, I think, yeah, the micro missiles that the planes are, like, firing to try, like, get me with, those actually do damage to the planes, like, plane engines. Actually, the most fragile part of these planes is the engines. Oh boy. I'm really not sure how to balance their health pools, though. Also, when I was like designing them, I thought 20 meters would be like big, and then it's like, oh, they're not big. Though I guess I could just scale them up. As long as it's like if I just double their size, I don't think that's going to cause any issues. Because that's like a concern with the collisions is like if you try to scale colliders, I think as long as it's a uniform increase, it's fine. If it's not a uniform increase, then it's like a big problem. There's another one down. So yeah, I might just scale them up because right now they're too small. Like just double the size of the planes. Because right now they're more like yeah, they're not really like I wanted them to be like these massive scary gunships and they're really not. So it's a bit of an issue. Well, they are scary gunships, but they're not massive, so yeah, also they're supposed to eventually like start dropping like bombs towards the center. Oh, I guess if they're just like circling really high up, then I could just have it that the bombs naturally sort of drift towards the midpoint of the map. Okay, so right now I think there's like 9 planes that spawned in, and the frame rate's not having the best of times, which isn't too surprising. There's probably a few hundred projectiles aiming for me, maybe more. I guess it would be kind of interesting to have like a projectile counter to keep track. Well, no, that'll add overhead. Yeah, so one other like sort of gameplay plus optimization idea I've had is that right now the planes spawn the same number of projectiles regardless of how far away the player is. And I'm thinking I'm going to change that so that if the player is really far away, the planes don't spawn, like, the spawn rate drops. Just to sort of reduce the number of total projectiles on the map. So, like, the planes at the very... Like, if I'm standing here, the planes at the very top of the map shouldn't be firing off these, like, micro-missiles. Because they're supposed to be specifically, like, anti-player countermeasures. Not the main, like, attack mode of the plane. So, yeah, but, like, I have something resembling gameplay at this point, and I'm very pleased with it, because, like, I can play this. I mean, there's no point to playing this, but it's like, it's like, it's starting to feel like a game. So, there will also be lots of other enemy types. The planes are just, like, sort of the first one I decided to work on. There's going to be also like massive ships that are going to like those aren't going to spawn upwards. They're going to spawn like further and further away from center of the map, which I don't know how many rings of those I'm going to have, and they're just going to be blasting the player with laser beams and maybe missiles as well, but like different missiles, bigger missiles. Oh, and that reminds me, there's also going to be like a few special like like anti-player missiles that are going to be pretty intense. Because well, one of them is going to like so these current ones don't explode, but the later like the big missiles, those are going to be explosive. And they might have proximity detonation. I'm not sure. And there's also going to be a missile that doesn't despawn until it hits the player or takes enough damage. So the only way to kill it is to like shoot it to death. It's going to like phase through everything. It's going to be like the ghost missile. Why do the guns work on the ghost missile? Don't question it. So, oh man, oh boy, oh, didn't realize how fast I was coming down. Dude, even the shotgun's like freaking like jet ability is not like I needed to use it twice to get like significant height above the planes. Let's pop some engines. Okay, the machine gun is way more efficient at taking these down than currently any of the other weapons, which is not intentional. I guess I should increase the damage they take from... Well, the issue is the damage calculations for the rockets are a bit glitchy right now, so... Wait, is there going to be a despawn problem? No, there isn't. They do just keep going downwards. Anyway, I think that's enough of a demonstration of sort of where this is going and what kind of game this is going to be, because, yeah, this is going to be very much a bullet hell, in first person. So, yeah, this is not going to be, like, typical... Like, combat-wise, my biggest inspiration was Mother Gunship. It's really that simple. It's just like... I wish Mother Gunship had more enemy variety and like more interesting enemies and like just I wish there was just more Mother Gunship basically. And so that's what this sort of is like that whole like yeah, there's lots and lots of projectiles going for the player. And you just have to like keep moving. Because the funny thing is like in Mother Gunship, it doesn't have a grappling hook or any of the like really actually so the jet shotgun you can actually build that in Mother Gunship. You can just straight up build a gun with a bunch of forward boosters and it'll give you this effect where it's like you fire it and it just flings you forward. So Mother Gunship does do that. So I've kind of ripped it off from there. But then for like the sticky rockets, yeah, Mother Gunship doesn't have an equivalent to that off the top of my head. The piercing ammo is also not a thing in Mother Gunship, which I really wish it was. Like, I think in Mother Gunship having piercing ammo would be freaking awesome. But yeah, there's no piercing ammo in Mother Gunship, so... But my game has it. And then it's just like, sometimes the grappling hook freaks out when you're in the relative space of the planes. Oh boy. Also, the boss fights in Mother Gunship are super lame. Like, once you figure the game out, taking out the boss is just way too easy. I need to... The despawning of the... Like, when I break an airplane wing, I think I need to change some logic about that. Yeah, because, like, the engine's still just carrying on with the... Like, where they were. Also, maybe I should turn off the... Nah, I like the idea of the plane, like, the plane is going down and yet it's still trying to kill the player. So the micro missiles don't get turned off until it despawns. Also, if you're wondering about the disassembly effect, that's fixed. That's literally just hard-coded in. Easiest way to do that, in my opinion. Because the alternative would have been, like, temporarily give it, like, rigid body physics or something, and I was like, nah, it looks convincing enough if you just make the parts of the plane spread out and, in, like, somewhat random directions, but, like, the pattern that it falls apart into is always the same. But, like, it gets the idea across, and I guess I could, like, add some randomness to, yeah, like, the disassembly pattern's always the same, so I could maybe add some randomness to it. Wait, is dead plane parts... Oh, it's still emitting the... Okay, I need to do something. Like, when the plane falls apart, I need to disable the missile spawners. Yeah. Also, there's going to be other enemy types, and the planes might get bigger. Anyway, there. That'll be it for this, like, demonstration. I think I actually ended up repeating myself, but yeah, well, it's hard to keep track of my thoughts when I'm also trying to, like, actually, you know, take down these planes. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.